Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, give you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. On this one, I know they're gonna probably try to shadow ban it because when I bring forth that hardcore truth, like that's normally what they do. Like they won't recommend it or they won't. I don't know what they be doing, but we getting back to talking about racism and white supremacy. Racism and white supremacy. Are whites supreme to blacks? And the answer is no. They're just a majority, and majority rules. Majority has certain advantages. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about racism, so on and so forth. Now, y'all know my attitude. I don't care. Like, I'm not inferior to white people. I don't hate white people. I don't really think about them like that. But I wouldn't be the truth man if I said that the majority of white people are either indifferent towards blacks, think they better than blacks, don't care about blacks, or all three. You got some that they not racist, like they're not really racist, like they might not think about us or try to stop the struggles that we might face because we black. When people do things that they don't do to white people, like for instance, like sometimes I had to say something one time because, and I talked about this. I had a delivery, and they wanted me to do some things in regards to that delivery that I sat back and I watched to see if she did it to the white guy, and she didn't. And she tried to say she did. I told her, I said, yeah, just make sure you doing such and such with everybody. She didn't. And I talked about that in a previous broadcast. Listen, man, I know some of y'all grew up around more of them. And hey, I understand you got kind of brainwashed and you had to be a certain way to fit in, and you develop certain biases and preferences. But truth be told is, on an equal playing field, we are equal. Let me say that again. On an equal playing field, we are equal. So I don't really think about it too much. Like I know that they have certain advantages. Like I know from working in the jails and halfway houses that sometimes they were more lenient towards the white than they were towards the blacks and Latinos. This is just a fact. I mean, but I think we as black men, we don't need to care. Do not care what white people think of you or anybody else. You shouldn't have room in your brain to even think about that. We need to focus on getting as much as we can while we're alive. We don't got time to focus on whether or not white people is being unfair, or whether or not they like us. Who cares? Need to be achieving and accomplishing. Because I can tell you, I spent a lot of years in that mindset, and I was wasting a lot of time. I wasn't doing certain things for certain reasons, thinking about that race stuff. So I know what I'm talking about. And it took for black people to be extra traitorous towards me for me to see the truth of it. Like, I have a willingness to unite from black, with black, buy from black, so on and so forth. But I have a mindset where I'm not going to force anybody to think the way I want them or need them to think. So I'm going to carry on and do my thing. Like, in terms of dating, When I deal with women, I look at them all the same. XX, they XX. Like, it ain't, black women ain't no worse or no better than other women. And I don't box myself in with black women, but at the same time, yeah, I kind of have a preference, a type. But anyway, I don't box myself in. I'm open. I see dudes around here, like, they focus on that, but then when you look at their behavior, like, you not really with blacks, bro. You not, man. If you messing with their girls, messing with their wives, if you trying to get them in trouble at work, if you talking behind their backs, you off code. You not really for blacks. You just look the part. And I told y'all before, that's why I don't grow this out, man, because the majority of the dudes that act like this, they got that full jaw beard. I don't even want it because of that. Like, I know these dudes. I know a lot of them. They traitors. They don't care about people. They don't know how to forge friendships. A lot of different stuff. So if you're looking for somebody to join in your hatred for whites, you might well just hop, skip, and jump over me. I'm not infatuated with them, but I don't hate them either. Like, I give them a chance, you know. How far they get is on them. I don't have an over trust for them. I have noticed that some things that, you know, a lot of times, like, when you're trying to handle business, you got to get a white person on the phone. I mean, that's just the facts. Like, you get them foreigners, or you get black people or other people, sometimes you got to get one of them on the phone to get it in order. Sometimes. But I'm not going to be, oh, white people, oh, can I be in your group? Not me. Not me. I ain't going to do that to blacks either, though. Like, I fully understand the world. I'm no Matrix. Yes, racism exists. Some of these white people think they own the land, especially in the United States. Like they be offended that you come in the room sometimes. Like, this ain't no lie. But I don't care. I square my shoulders up. And I know a lot of them do that stuff because they be intimidated. You know, that's why you got to make sure that you don't need them, because there are a lot of them that love to see you suffer, love to see you down, just like it's black people that do. It's Latinos that do. It's people in every group that they like to have something to talk about. People is hateful. That's why you can't live your life for people. You can't have negative emotions like depression and loneliness. You got to understand how these people are and deal with them as such. I know they're racist out here. Therefore, I do my thing. Like, I don't need them, you know. I don't. Like, in terms of dating, like I said, it's not really, I'm not going to sit up here and say I have a bias or a preference towards. But if I did, let's say I did deal with a white woman, it's going to be one that ain't really dealt with black guys before. It's going to be one where I'm her first or second black guy that she done dealt with, if I chose to. You know, I like a lot of what Umar say. I was listening to what he was saying about Kobe Bryant in the short. A lot of the stuff he was saying is true. But man, if you with a black woman that don't respect you, that don't love you, don't treat you right, how is that any better or worse than what Kobe did by leaving his money with Vanessa? You don't leave, I don't care what color she is, you don't leave her all your money if she ain't treating you right. If she not letting you, because like I say, it's a let. Because if they want to submit, they submit. If they don't, they don't. And if they don't, you dump. So I don't really focus on that racism stuff, man. I don't. Like, They're not inferior to me. They bleed just like I do. They dookie just like I do. They sweat just like I do. They need water just like I do. They need food just like I do. They need everything just like I do. So why would I exalt them like it's something like greater than me? I'm not gonna do that, but I'm not gonna feed into that racism stuff either. Because when it's all said and done, some of them dudes with them long beards, they're gonna be right alongside you, just trying to stay alive. So it's how you treat me that matters the most. I'm not boxing myself in, and I'm not exalting. And that's how all of y'all should be too. Just focus on getting money. Focus on getting these certifications, degrees, whatever you want and need to do to give yourself the most money and the best life for you and your family. Don't be sitting around thinking about racism and taking time off of work trying to protest with these little agents, these shield people who just talk but ain't gonna do nothing to change. You know? And that's all I really got to say on that, man. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.